Hello, soul family. Always so inspiring to connect with you. And if you happen to be new here, welcome. I hope you find some insight and understanding for your path at this time. For this reading, I've got quite a bit written down. We're going to be looking at what you're releasing this month and what's meant for you. Or something you're releasing, there's a shift that's happening this month. I'll get into the individual energetic cycle for this month, as well as how this energetic cycle is going to affect you, what's coming up for you on your path at this time, and where you need to focus, as well as get any insight, soul guidance, as well as any confirmations for you on your path. As always, I read in soul stories. Some of you are new to that. So this is soul story number 1, which you have integration. And you've got the magnetic iron oxide hematite. And trust your intuition. It could be more than one card or more than one crystal. Trust how you're guided here. Soul story number 2. This is your guide card. And you have aragonite. And soul story number 3, you have Merkaba or Merkaba. Merkaba, you choose. And then you have the sprayed malachite. Okay, beautiful soul. As always, timestamps are in the description box, as well as ways to connect with me. If you want to join the Patreon Soul Path, the Awakening community of there, or individual work, or readings, or just to say hello, whatever. That's all in the description box with the timestamps as well. And there's always an alignment and attunement meditation to connect in more completely. All right, I will see you in the Soul Path readings. Radiant light, take this time for yourself to attune to the frequency of your soul and through your higher self, the expanded dimensional aspect of your being. Connect into your soul. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel yourself anchoring and centering inside. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel the anchoring, healing light of spirit within. Each in-breath you are tuning into the soul's signature frequency, and each out-breath you are aligning through the dimensional aspect of your higher self to your soul. You are now more easily and effortlessly connecting into the dimensional frequency of your soul, releasing, relaxing into the higher self. You now begin to feel more calm, comfortable, and guided inside. Now when you're ready, take a deeper breath in your own pace, pattern, and flow. Pause as you go deeper inside, and in your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, breathe all the way out, feeling the healing light energies of spirit within you, nurturing your soul, connecting you body, mind, spirit. Now release the breath. Let your breath go to its own natural rhythm, and feel your own rhythm, your own internal timing, knowing that you are guided through your soul. As you align more to your own internal timing, rhythm, and flow, you are guided to the most life-enhancing soul experience and soul expression. Feel the energy of the higher dimensional aspect of you. Feel yourself guided, directed. As you make your choices, feel guided and directed, peaceful and calm inside. Hello, beautiful soul. Okay, let's connect in with you. This is soul story number 1. And I'm going to lay out the cards before I tune it. You've got integration. This is telling me that you've been going through a lot of change. Yes? Let me know in the comments. And this change is moving you into an integration point. Do you see that here? Right there. You've got a point right there. I actually feel this is a very powerful month for you, or whenever you're watching this video, but I'm doing it in alignment to this, the energetic frequency of this pause point, this moment here. There's something you've learned about yourself, of what you need or what's right for you or what isn't right for you. I'm hearing integrating the changes. This is all about a turning point of drawing in differently with this magnetic iron with hematite. This is like blood purification. I get also moving past something that perhaps was a bit toxic or just not suited for you, not really aligned to you anymore, not giving you joy, not bringing you happiness, maybe causing you to not feel so supported or great in your life. Something going on there with what you're attracting and what you're drawing in. So that's changing this month. So it's telling me that you let go of something so that something else can come in. I'm also getting the message this month of renewal and less desperation. You're finding this flow. There's perhaps a new level of faith coming in for you, a deeper understanding about your path. Also, whatever it is, deeper understanding about this relationship, this situation, or this circumstance. Okay, let's see. We could test the intuition. Look at that. Okay. For some reason I was told. Yeah, if this is about a relationship, and actually on the second half of this, will be available on Patreon to look at where and how, what are your being affected in your life. But I also am getting that there's some relationship you want to change, shift. There's a dynamic that you no longer want, or you want to grow more, or you want to connect more with this person, or you're moving past some level of disappointment. Yeah, fear, disappointment, the Lovers. It's saying, it's so funny because I was tuning in. You've got to trust your intuition on how to deal with this situation. Then we've got Hangman, 5 of Swords. And here's the message. You've got 6 of Wands. So this is a victory, but it may not be the big victory you want. This month you may not be able to completely solve the problem, the issue, whatever you're going through. It's gonna take more time, is the message I'm getting. So whatever you're working on, the message I'm getting for you is Spirit is saying, look, this circumstance, this situation is changing. It's going to get better. It's changing for the better. But focus on small results at this time. Like you're not going to be able to make sweeping changes or a big change, but you are on the path to some kind of victory, some kind of level of success. What you're going to have to bring this, whatever the situation or circumstances, you're going to have to bring it into your intuition and kind of evaluate. Okay, and it's so funny because I was hearing you don't want to stir the pot. This is not the time to challenge. Now, the energy cycle this month, we're in a 49-13-4 cycle. So the energetic cycle for this year The numerology is a 46, which breaks down to a 10, which is a 1. And also with that fire horse energy, and look at that, effortless vitality, it doesn't necessarily mean to do things faster, but it's less effort. So I feel like you have, this month there's a shift, like, okay, I can't do the sweeping change, the big change. It's not about making big changes or doing whatever I'm doing faster, more quickly or doing more. It's about where's my flow? Where is it more effortless? Where can I surrender more to the moment or what's actually happening in my existing circumstances? That's the message for you. So yes, you're moving forward. You're moving out of some kind of limitation or circumstance within your life situation or relationship that is not, you've been contemplating it. Certain changes have to be made, or you want them to be made. You want to get but you are getting through this. That's the message. It's showing that things are going to get better. You're going to get the more vitality, more energy, which is going to allow you more focus. But right now, you don't want to stir the pot. That's the strong, strong message I'm getting for you, is it's not the time to stir the pot. You don't want to, it's more of a time for you of contemplating, and in March we have the retrograde in Pisces. It's hitting that north node. So let the spiritual aspect of you right here, the Knight of Cups, let the spiritual, your soul, your higher self, do the heavy lifting. Because right now, if you get in to try to change things too much or overhaul a situation or relationship, it's going to mess things up. If you keep to the higher self, that hangman, you get a new perspective, you tune in, you use your intuition, you don't push. You might even be saying, okay, this person could be going through something themselves. Maybe they're not ready to address this, or this, supervisor or boss or whatever it isn't ready to hear me, or doesn't have the capacity. And what I do feel this month, what a big part of your healing and transformation and what you're integrating on some level is that it's not all about you. Even if people can't show up for you in the way that you show up for them or the way that's best for you, it's not always about you. It could be it's their limitation. It's what they're going through. So as you start kind of understanding this more, and I think you know it already on a certain level, but now it's about living from that place, living from that understanding that, I don't have to push for something, or if somebody's not ready, I don't have to try to make them ready or help them. Yeah, see, this is it. Innovation. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. That is definitely the hangman, okay? So I'm actually going to put that there, because that energy of the do you see that? So we go from doubt and some kind of limitation or scarcity or a fear, but it's all in the mind, Soulite. It's like, okay, I've been here before. This is too similar, or this is not going to work out. But once you kick into your intuition, your inner knowing, for some of you, it's your body wisdom, clairsentientness, the clairs, any of the clairs, claircognizance. You may not know how you know, but you will know the right action, the right words, the right focus. And I do feel like with these gears, it's like the gears internally are also happening energetically, where you're having to realign and integrate some kind of lesson, something that you're either learning or recently learned that's going to help you in your new strategy of life, your new routine, your new schedule, your new perception of things, right? So it might feel a little bit disjointed right now, like, okay, this is not really, working out in the way that I would want. Okay, and then we've got, look at this. movement. You'll make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacles on your path. Big leaps forward are possible. That's that fire horse. But it may not come in the way that you think, Soulite, okay? That's a big message for you. It may not come in the way that you think. It may not come through how it came through before. So I'm going to say definitely with this soul story is you have to be more open to possibilities or doing something in a different way, something, looking at an old way of doing things in a new way. You have to innovate. You're going to have to be a little bit more flexible, especially when it comes to relationships in your life at this time, because there could be blow-ups. Just as I said, that look at, you've got chaos and conflict. I just heard you don't have to be the one that solves the problem. Whatever the issue is, the concern, the problem, whatever's going on with a person or individual, you don't always have to be the one that comes up with the answer or helps. And actually this month you may begin to feel a little bit more like, I can't always be there for this person, or I've done all I can in this situation. There could even be something that you're, maybe even walking away from or contemplating, or you're finding that you're having a higher level of detachment, like you're distancing. Like you're seeing something is no longer resonating enough. And that's that 5 of Cups. The 2 5s, though, the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, is bringing in that change by whatever it is that you've recently learned, understood in a new way. There's a new level of growth for you this month. And that growth is bringing in a different way of doing something, doing your life, responding. So I feel like with relationships, there may not be separation or divorce, separation or cutting off, but my sense is, by what I'm being shown and what I'm hearing, is that, and receiving, even visually, psychically, is that you are going to be distancing from certain people because you're starting to open up to, oh, look at this, trust your instinct. Yes. With the Lovers, Gemini energy, not using the lower mind, not acting from being triggered, or getting not negatively triggered, finding the positive trigger, like enlightenment, awareness, using meditation to trigger you positively. You know what I'm saying? So this is getting a command on your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions so that you're responding from the higher perspective. You're not reactive. This is becoming less reactive. This is like opening up and drawing the answer in, letting the answer come to you, letting it percolate from the higher, aspect of you, from the higher self or from spirit or your spirit team. So this is not the time for snap decisions or trying to do things too fast or get over something or get out of something just because it's uncomfortable. It's a time to connect into your instinctual awareness. And I really do see that even with the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. It's thinking, but you're not meant to stay in worry thoughts or circular thinking. You're meant to kind of, okay, what uplifts me? What inspires me? What moves me forward? And the King of Wands is bringing in some kind of innovation, some new approach or new way of doing something that has to do, and I'm going to put this here, the innovation for you is going to have to do with doing something more instinctual, more intuitive. So if you think about something this month, you may just say, oh, I thought it through, but the message I got was not to do it that way. The instinctual message I got was to come from the heart, even though I'm upset or even though this person hurt me. But I'm going to see from the heart, or I'm going to take care of myself, my heart. Maybe you normally reach out because you want to get over the conflict, or you don't like chaos. You don't like any chaos or ambiguity. You don't like uncertainty. So you want to say yes or say no. You want to cut off, or you want to go forward, or cut off, or go backward. And you're being asked this month not to do that. That's going to cause more problems by you jumping in or jumping out or overthinking things or just reacting from the lower mind of where you're triggered. So ask yourself, what have I been learning? Oh, some of you, it's to release expectations. So this is releasing an over-focus on expectations, over-planning, and things don't come up. But yet you're being asked to prioritize yourself, okay? So and it was reversed. So I'm saying for you, lack of clarity and priorities is leading to scattered energy and slow progress. Refocusing on what truly matters will help regain momentum, clarity, peace. So you're going to have to release some expectations this month, whether in yourself or others, because there's more contemplation to do. There's more understanding. Your soul is saying through your higher self, come up with a new idea, a new way of doing things. It's almost like, okay, this way is kind of stuck, stagnant. You know, this is not the way. It's not that the way you were doing things was wrong or bad. There's just, you're outgrowing it. Yeah, see, wisdom. There's something that you're learning, Soul Light and Suze. And now it's time to integrate what you've learned, whether this is school, university, college, life school, right? School of life, a group, something you've learned on your own, self-study, soul study. Because this higher self is saying, look, we don't want a transformation renewal here, is not to make the same mistake. So you're getting this, yeah, look at that. We've got generosity, Gibu. So when you do this, you're actually going to get more support. This is actually going to be better for you. Not doing too much, not intervening, for you, not pushing. You're actually going to get more support. This is going to sound funny, by doing less for others and focusing more on you. Letting go of some kind of expectation. I should be here. I should be doing this. This should happen. They should be doing this. This person should do that. This situation should have turned around. So get a clearer plan by letting that new vision come in, and take the win. Take what works for you. Take what the positive growth and change, because that's going to bring a lot of fulfillment and happiness, and it's also going to make you feel better, and you're also going to be coming up with new ideas, things that are more fun, supportive, inspiring. You're going to be able to act on those ideas, but I feel like this retrograde period for you is going to be teaching you, like, it's okay if there's a disappointment that I didn't do this now, I didn't launch this, I didn't get this out there, I didn't have that conversation, I didn't meet that person, I didn't get the job, whatever it is. It's like, okay, it doesn't mean you're not going to, it means that you just need to refine. There's a redefining and reprioritizing what you're doing. A big message is letting go of expectations so you can integrate the new and integrate what you've learned. So you've gone through this alchemizing process, Soul Light. Okay, so we'll get a little overview here with the Astro Dice for Soul Story number 1, and then part 2 will be on my Patreon. The link is below. Oh yeah, I thought so. 11th house, see? Attracting better, attracting what is more in alignment with the soul. You've got Scorpio, and you've got the South Node in Scorpio. Yeah, this is not the time to push people or be in a fixed mindset. This is not the time to kind of ruminate or try to control. I feel use that scorpionic energy to tap into intuition, instinctual awareness, to do the research, whether psychically, intuitively, or online, or through books. It's a time to research, to come up with this new idea or new approach, this perspective that's changing within you. And then as you integrate it, that innovates how you express and experience in the world, and that also creates some kind of innovation and movement, forward movement in your life by what you've now integrated. So Hangman, it's integration, gives you some great idea, new direction. Okay, beautiful soul, your soul insights mantra is, as I integrate what I've learned, I can innovate how I experience and express on my life for the most life enhancement for me on my soul path. All right, fire horse, put a little fire sign and a horse energy there. Please, if you feel a resonance, let me know how this unfolds for you. And if this has been something interesting and supportive for you, please like, subscribe, hype the video, and share it with others. Lots of love, light, and abundance. Hello, Radiant Soul. Okay, this is soul story number 2. I love doing these mini tune-ins aligning to the frequency of the energy because we are, moving through cycles, whether you read it through numerology, astrology, the I Ching, the tarot. It's all about a cycle, right? The cycle. So I gotta say, you have a very, very different energy than soul story number 1. Not better or worse, but this is movement. Expect the unexpected this month. This is movement. This is movement. This is upward, onward, outward movement. Ideas, a lot of coming and going. It's not going to surprise me if this month, if you're not traveling a bit or people are visiting or you're visiting people, you're just going to be out and about more and you're getting things done. You're getting the big part for you is accomplishment. Now, this month, the overall arching energy, when we look at the collective, this year is in a 46, which breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1, which is the magician. I read the sub energies also. And there's, of course, the fire horse year. But this month, the cycle that we're in breaks down to a 49, 46 for the overall year plus 3 for March. So it's a 49, 13, 4. 49 is breakthrough. Changes are now possible. 13, the devil, right? Or a death card, sorry. Breakthrough, renewal, transformation, going from the scorpion to the eagle to the phoenix. There's something about you've gone through these stages, soul light. You've gone through these stages of more blossom. Something's happening within this year for you are big changes. And so you're going to start feeling and seeing those in March. Okay, it's like you've got the arrow even. So this is the support. You're going to get the support, the dynamic support, but things are going to be more dynamic. Your relationships, things ease up this month. Probably more mid-month, but we'll look when I get the tarot. And so it's like all systems go. You're finding the route, the way. There's an alignment that's taking place. Soul alignment to some goal, something that's driving you. The driving force is feeling it could be a little volatile. I see that in the world as well. There could be volatility. There could be a lot of conflict or chaos, uncertainty, but I feel you're harnessing that energy. Just like you're not fearing that energy anymore. You're grabbing it and using it. So this aragonite is overcoming obstacles and challenges and pushing through. And that's within yourself or other people or circumstances. And it's definitely having the energy and the focus, the drive. For some of you, this could even be ambition. This could be a new ambition, that's coming in for you. You may be looking more at dynamic relationships, like you're not really wanting to be around people that aren't is moving forward. You're looking for that, the openings and the opportunities of people that are more in alignment to you, and that's what you're attracting. For this group, you could be studying, working, facilitating in more of a group or team building. Again, what's supported this month is people coming together to support each other. So I just heard like teamwork makes the dream work. So this could bring in a new level of teamwork for you where you're getting over challenges, some kind of challenge individually or Two of Pentacles in your life. Now let me just get these out. Let's look at those. 7 of Wands, trust, 9 of Wands. Yes, see? That's what I'm saying. 9 of Wands would be you're upright. You're still pushing through. You've got to make it happen. But look at that. You go from the 7 of Wands to the 9 of Wands reversed. You've been having to balance something. Your emotions, your bodies, your thoughts. your health, your money, your, this part of your life, that part of your life, this relationship, that relation, this goal, that, But the Seven of Wands is saying, look, you've stuck through it. Whether it's been through mindfulness, meditation, following through, trust, belief, there's some process that you're starting to connect with. So a lot of the heavy lifting is going. Look at that, 8 of Cups. Love it for you in this position. Because this means, oh, see, look at that soul light. Dynamism. Ace of Wands upright. The great idea, inspiration, insight, enlightenment, passion, purpose, inspiration moving you into inspired action. So you kind of go from this, like kind of a little bit swampy waters, not being helped or supported. This isn't working. This isn't as fulfilling. Something has to change. I've been working on changing this. I'm working on changing this. And now here's the breakthrough. And again, the 5 of Wands reversed. So you're getting into more of a flow state where you're having less struggle. This is about less struggle in your life. You're moving more into follow-up. You know what I see with this group, this soul story? It's like you do the work, you do as much as you can, then you go do something else. Or you go, hey, let me meet up with this friend, or let's go to the movies, or let's stream something. You're doing, if this is resonating to you, keep doing that. Because your message for March is to connect into this 23-5 energy of dynamism. And it's doing things more from passion, purpose, fun, lightening up, joining more with others. Although I'm not seeing we'll see here. Oh, look at that, Ace of Swords even. Yeah, you're getting the ideas. Oh my God, look at that soul light. Page of Wands under the 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. Blossoming, breakthroughs, openings. This is not breakthrough that's a temporary or a short break. This is a breakthrough to a new level, a new idea of yourself and your life. And something's starting to, it's also overcoming envy or jealousy or comparing. Those of you that do something where you might perceive not just even a perception, the reality is whatever you do is perhaps competitive. You're letting go of the competition and connecting in with your own soul flow. Oh my God, look at that, 8 of Wands. It's reversed. All of these are reversed, which tells me that don't worry, but the breakthrough, if this is about work, the uptick in work, whatever you're doing is not going to be as overwhelming. It almost makes me think that you're getting in alignment with something, and it's either going to bring a lot of clients, customers, business, phone calls, but it's not going to be in such a way that it totally jars you, but it's going to uplift you. Yeah, you're moving out of this kind of jar, you're moving out of the energy of the doldrums. So something's shifting in your life where you're just going to feel better about what you're doing and who's around you, what's around you, what you're creating and what you're building. But it's not coming in this way where you have to overly push and I think you're letting go of some level of competition or comparison is my sense of it, and it's bringing in better ideas and new directions for you that are meant for, that's what Spirit is saying. So what's coming in for you is what's meant for you. You're learning, well, maybe that isn't meant for me, or that way of doing things isn't right for me, isn't the right way, a right approach. I'm learning a better way. So 2 aces are amazing in 1 month to get, and with that Page of Wands and Ace of Wands, there's something new coming in, new energy, a building up of reserves. It could even be for some of you a new person with that Page of Wands, and there's a beginning of a relationship. but not in a way that throws you off. You could have more support. This could be the beginning of being around more interesting, dynamic people, and you going back into your curious nature, spontaneous nature, and being more interesting, Like, okay, I'm not going to do, oh, I see what's happening. Look at this, so light. Whoa. You're conquering or have conquered a fear. Ooh, fear of being seen for some of you. The fear of being seen. Oh my God. And then you've got the beacon of light. Fire ox. Ooh, steadfast. People are going to see you very steadfast. You're sturdy. You're centered. Others are gathering around you. Now, obviously this isn't for everyone, but if you do something more public or you want to be seen more or more public, you kind of want to rise above or move, even if you work for a company and you're starting to feel less fear about being seen or doing things in your own way. Oh my God, I feel so good about you. I just heard this month you will be believed. And you'll be believing yourself what's possible. What's possible for you to do. So this is a lot about self-trust, not even just intuition. I feel it's trust in your actions that you've already received the intuitive messages. So like this is about you trusting the messages that you've received to do this or that. So this month is not a lot of thinking. This is a lot about action, creating, moving forward, being inspired. Oh, yeah, look at that, exchanging gifts, 27-9. Receiving this month. Now, for some of you, this is literal, whether birthday or anniversary. I feel like this group, you're going to be socializing more this month. You're going to be seen. But this could bring in gifts, donations, help, extra money coming in. Somebody could even pay you more, or this could be money that you're owed. But the exchange of gifts to me is also the dynamic energy that you're going to be with others, exchanging each other's soul gifts. I help you, you help me. You've turned the corner, soul light, with some level of codependency that you've healed, where it's like, I'm not over investing in this type of relationship anymore, or circumstance. And so you're going to get the exchange, the even exchange of gifts, right? Because you're moving out of some imbalance with that Two of Pentacles that sometimes can bring uneven relationships, where you're over giving or you're having to push someone to do more for themselves or in their life. And now you're going, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to get one more. From that before I go into the other. So I'm going to say this month, expect things to be a bit faster tempo. A lot more going on. And I feel like it's preparation for the rest of the year. That there's just more to do, more fulfillment, more to follow up on. Oh, wow, look at that. Happy, 26-8. Yeah, I get celebration. So either going out with a friend or friends. Some of you, this could even be dating or meeting someone that it's at the very, very beginning with that Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. This could be you teaching somebody something, or somebody seeing you online and saying, hey, this could be that Ace of Swords and Eight of Wands reversed. This could bring some kind of relationship online, FaceTime, texting over the phone, DMing, or from some group or something by chance that makes you happy. again, this also shows going out more or being with a friend or friends or people you love, friends or family. You're just happier. You're feeling more dynamic. You're getting into your dynamism, your life force energy. So what is it? I'm very curious, Soulite. And by the way, part 2 will be on my Patreon. The link is below. This happier. What's going on in their life this month? Ooh, now 4th house. You've got Neptune in Scorpio, a new foundation. I think it has to do with your psychic ability, that 7 of Wands with this person, the meditation, the going within. Perhaps something you learn to do, but it's like a rich inner state. There could be dreams. A lot of you could be processing via dreams, and also getting messages in your dreams, or getting messages in your meditation, or psychic messages, or downloads, divine downloads, that you're now being more inspired. You're being asked, oh, wait, 5th house. Yeah, more inspired. Wow, this could bring in a relationship that is very divinely guided, very spiritually connecting. Or either you or them is very psychic. Again, dynamic. 23-5. A 23-5 energy brings in create mates, soulmates, spiritual partnerships. More creative. This is the month for you to do something creative. Be that beacon of light. Write, post, sing, dance, join with others. Go, cafes, coffee shops, restaurants. Be out and about. Go museums, dance clubs, whatever. Be farmers market, where there's where there's people, whether you know them or not. Just be more out and about. Although I do feel for a lot of you, this is going to be more about socializing this month. Gathering with somebody that feels very special, kindred spirit, kindred soul. This also brings a focus of, creativity, overcoming some block with your creative expression, with your creativity, soul light. Okay, let me see here. Overcome the blocks. Yeah, you're overcoming a block, and it's a fear of some sort. So you've had some kind of block, some kind of limitation mentally that lifts, and you're making things work. I love this. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. Well, I feel like it's also working with others or gathering with others. But to me, that 9 of Wands and 5 of Wands reversed is you're going to have less effort with what it is that you're doing. This group, you're my artists, my creatives, hobbyists, inspired. Bring more inspiration, bring more creativity, self-expression into the work that you do. Okay? Maybe it's a newsletter for some of you. I don't know. I feel like you're a beacon. People look up to you. You're a light worker. Oh, just as I said that, look at spiritual work. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. Well, I feel with this group, you will get insights into what to do with the person, with the client, with the customer, with the boyfriend, girlfriend, boss, supervisor, life in general. You're getting divine downloads. And now you're being asked to, in a playful way, to do whatever you're receiving. It's time to do it in a playful, this isn't about being overly sensitive or overly serious. This is the time to try out new things, or try out new approaches. When you go look for shoes or jeans or certain sweats, you try them on. So this is the time to try on new things or new approaches or new ways of doing things. This is not the time to get stuck in. That's going to come probably next month. something is going to become more of your go-to or way of doing things. But right now, you're meant to try on those jeans, try on those sweats, try on that outfit. Let yourself try different things or try out different things, whatever. Some people have a button with that word try, but try means try it out, try it on. Most people know you don't buy jeans without trying them on because they don't fit everybody. Okay. Oh yeah, look at emotional health. You're healing from past emotional wounds for more love and support. But see, the dynamic, you have that support. Friends, family, or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. I think you did a lot of healing. Put it in the comments, Soul Light. I think you've done a lot of healing. I feel this group has done a lot of emotional healing, repatterning, shadow work, all of the above. And I think what's happened now is that you're willing, able to not just support others, support yourself, and you're requiring energetically, subconsciously, without even having to think it and ask, you're requiring more support. And again, that aragonite energy is about moving past what has blocked you, what is not working, what is no longer serving you. So you're moving past some kind of limitation. No, they told me you've already moved past it, Soul Light. Okay, some of you maybe you're moving past it, but the March is when you do it. So I get this relationship is about supporting others and being supported. And use your mystic aspect, your spirituality, Soul Light, your psychic ability. Open up to those divine downloads. You are the mystic. You are the creator, the creative, the artist. You're on a soul, path, journey. You're on a spiritual quest. Use your intuition. Use your inner knowing. Use your creativity or creative expression for self-discovery. Spiritual work. You are that mystic. This is about the mystical aspect of you. Emotional healing done. Support. You're using the mystical aspect, the occult, the esoteric aspect. Understanding spirit, your spiritual connection, your soul. So this is the time to use all of this in ways that are very enlightening and supportive for you. I just heard it's a new dawn, a new day. A new dawn. We move into, look at that, wealth and abundance, richness. Fertility and growth and wisdom. You have a lot to share. Now it can be done in all kinds of creative, expressive ways. I'm going to put this here. Use your mysticism, the self-discovery that you've gone in, the discovery of spiritual principles, shamanic principles, the spiritual path, what you've learned. You have a lot to share, Soul Light. This group, you have a lot to share, a lot to express. And you're coming from this place of abundance and sharing what you've learned. Not afraid. You're getting less and less afraid to be seen. Let's move this over because I got to have room for part 2 on Patreon. Soul Awakening, Soul Path Community. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Let's look at, okay, what else do you need to know? Tap into this frequency. Of course, Pluto, no joke, Soul Light, in Scorpio, in the 8th house, the house of Scorpio, the Plutonian house. Transformational energy. How do you align to this? Pluto and Scorpio. Get to the bottom of things. Use your mystical aspect, your mysticism, the alchemical, releasing and creating the transmutation of energy into transformation. The occult, divination, tarot, numerology, astrology. The divine triangle of numerology I just heard. The I Ching, whatever, the occult, the esoteric. Shamanism, whatever, tapping into the mystical, the mysticism of you. Taps you into your own inner knowing for transformation of yourself, your life, your relationships, and others. Yeah, you have a lot of spiritual work ahead of you. So even if you work or don't work, it's like that's a part of you, and you're connecting in, you're realizing, I am this beacon of light. I have this wisdom, this truth. I'm able to communicate these divine downloads. Soul Insight's mantra is, I am a beacon of light. And as I tap in to the mystic within me, I tap into the mystical in life and infinite potentials and possibilities. Wow, you're going to have a great month. Let me know how this unfolds for you. Lots of love, light, and wisdom. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to soul story number 3. So if you were drawn to the Merkaba and this beautiful striated or splayed malachite, a lot going in different directions for you. I think I'm getting more possibilities opening this month. You got the Merkaba, that 32 energy. There could be a little bit of crossover with soul story number 1 if you were drawn to that. So the Merkaba connects us through the light body. It's the geometrical aspect or vibrational aspect of that light body. As above is so below. So it's connecting you into the higher frequency of you through your higher self, where you're activating on a soul level, right? So there could be some soul level experiences coming, even past life recall this month, or you're finding yourself really aligning to your highest purpose and frequency. So here to serve, to share, to create, you're radiating out. But I also get with this group, there's more that meets the eye. So let's see what that is. Oh, aragonite I left there. So let's see, maybe something's there with, I heard overcoming obstacles. I feel like you're coming to terms with certain people in certain relationships, and I feel like you're no longer willing to wait or hold back. And again, that 32 energy, which breaks down to a 5, right, is bringing new people, new pathways. You're going to want to create, to express more of yourself more truly. You're overcoming some kind of maybe perception or feeling of lack or limitation. It's like this is the month that some level of self-esteem comes up. There's more confidence in something that you're doing. I get with you. Yeah, you're able to speak up and speak out. Magician, which is the overall energy of 2026. But look at this, because the infinity sign, when you put it vertically, it's the higher and lower self. So and Merkaba has a lot to do with manifestation. So you're conjuring something up. This is a month for you to really focus on manifesting, creating, drawing in, attracting. But you're making something happen. You're creating something, you're making something, you're communicating something. You're putting something out there into the world, right? To people. This is not keeping things, in your mind. And I do feel like you're moving forward. You're coming to terms with some kind of situation, some kind of heavy load, a misunderstanding with a person could get, figured out. You could find the right communication, the right words to say what you need to say or want to say. And I feel like whatever it is you're creating is bringing you in a new level of security and stability. Because this month we're in a 49. The sub-energies are 49, 13, 4. So changes are now possible. It's a rebellious energy. It's let me just try it. Let me do it. Let me create it. You're not going to want to stay put or stagnate. Now, things could slow down or be stalled, but then there's a breakthrough. Then there's movement. Then something gets handled. You find the right words, the right timing. You're very much moving into some kind of synchronistic timing. You've got the 10 of Cups. Seven of Wands, and look at what we come here, the Empress. Oh, look at this. Look at all this. 3 major arcana. High Priestess. Getting the vision and making it happen. Following up, following through. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. Page of Swords. 9 of Cups. And the Sun. So the only thing I can feel is like you might feel a little heady or little, but I don't mean heady like overthinking. You could feel a little ungrounded this month, like a lot is happening, a lot is going on. And I'm going to take with you some more because you've got the 2 of Cups here, 3 of Pentacles, and then you've got the Tower. So I feel like there is some level of a breakthrough of this impasse, some kind of impasse, some kind of limitation or impasse is what they're telling me. That's what I'm hearing. That's what is Spirit saying. It's not going to be so bad. You're going to push through. You're going to get through something. So you're going past the Hangman on the bottom, but you're working through it and you're getting that idea. So something that was stalled in your life, some kind of were requiring a lot of patience, or something was stuck, or was even going the reverse direction. It could have been, you could have been having some kind of drain financially, or just not connecting with certain people. And I really feel the reason being is that you're going through some kind of shift energetically, vibrationally, and you're also learning something new. Okay, with that Page of Swords, this is like a learning lesson that's coming in, but you're also getting reorientated. There's something changing. You're changing your orientation, or the way you look at something, or the world, or you look at yourself, or your ideas. And you might find that certain people you're not as aligned to right now. But it's showing that you're going to have the right people around you. It may not be the people that you thought, or the people that are around you right now as I'm doing this reading, but then there's going to be new people. And most importantly, you're going to be happier, or more content, or more joyful with what you're doing, or more content with your path, or how things are unfolding. But again, I kind of feel like something's off-centered. Something's been happening in a way that it's causing you to feel up in the air, or uncentered, not in your right flow, because a new flow is coming in. So on a metaphysical level, esoteric level, I feel, or occult level, I feel it's because there's more spiritual energy. It's more of your spiritual essence and your soul coming through. So it could cause things to be a little unstable or thrown off. You could feel out of balance, or not, in alignment, or not, in kilter, I guess you call it, right? Not kiltered. Kiltered. Things could feel a bit off. But it's like, it's almost like if you've been worrying about something a lot, and then all of a sudden it shifts, or the solution comes in, or you get the help, or something, you have a different understanding, or you get a message from Spirit, it's all going to be okay, and you really feel it, that it's going to be okay. And now it's like there's this weird feeling of space, like, oh, I used to worry about that, but now I don't. Or I was, that was holding me back, but now it's not. Or I have all this space. What am I going to do with this space? So the space is more for you to focus on some goal or direction. Oh my God, look at this. Return to your center. See, what helps you returning to your center is some form of tuning in, or getting in that meditative state, whether it's meditation or walking, or just tuning in, or drumming, or getting into your own rhythm and flow. So what that does, I think you're going to have something happens where you're manifesting your dream. Look at this, 2911-2. This is a big dream, goal, plan, vision. This manifesting your dreams connects in with the Merkaba, because the Merkaba has to do with consciousness made manifest. It's consciousness in form. And so, yeah, we travel through that light body, but that light body, us, the fractal us, the sacred geometry of us, manifests through the complex of vibrational frequency and energy that we are into a being, a earth being, a human being, a you might be connecting to the luminous light being. So you're bringing more of your spiritual essence and your soul through. So manifesting your dreams ties into the Merkaba, that ties into the magician, and also to some degree the empress and the high priestess. So this whole corner is very powerful, and then it's creating this new understanding, this insight, this breakthrough, this releasing of whether a thought, an idea that held you back, a belief. So the magician, you've got that Virgo, Gemini energy. You've got, with the Empress, you've got the Taurus, Libra, Pisces with the High Priestess, and then the Mars. So this corner for you and the Nine of Cups is aligning to your emotions, your energy and motion. Now the emotions are the carrier wave to manifesting and creating. Oh my God, I forgot, you've got the Sun. So 5 out of 12 cards, 5 of them are major arcana. The Sun, Leo, expression, opening up to the dream, the goal, the desire this month, manifesting, creating, being creative, connecting into your creative self, soul expression, self-expression, letting the inner child out more, spontaneous. Let me create, let me work on this, let me try this, let me do this. So also, you're going to be within this month, but you're also going to be without. You're going to be bringing your energy outward into some kind of creative expression or focus. Something that you're creating or manifesting or express or joining with others. This could bring in a focus on creative relationships or relationships where you can truly be yourself or feel yourself, especially if you're healed from some inner child or you're aware of some of your wounding around inner child or family dynamics, or early childhood or school age wounding. It's like whoever's around you is, I just heard, loving and kind. So Malachite, you're creating your own changes by what you're doing, Soulite. You're the change maker. You're creating the changes by, we got fate. Oh yeah, going within, time for a nap. And the fates. So I think this month you're not pushing. I think you're in a flow of I have time to do this, I'll do this. Then I'm going to break. I'm going to do something else. With this kind of fast-paced energy coming in this month, you might feel the need to take more naps, or if sleep has been an issue, I feel like you're going to be sleeping better. You could be meditating, or you could be just reading, lounging around on the bed, in the house, on the sofa, in the chair, in the tub, in the sauna, by the pool. You're really being asked to also kind of self-care and nurturing this month is going to be really, important aspect, because that also centers you. So this month I would say also really bring a conscious effort and focus, conscious focus to do more that, that brings you into your center. Illumination, something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about a new job, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. Told you, that 2 of Cups. You're being helped through whatever goes. Now, for some of you, it's definitely also your higher self with the 2 of Cups there, and the Magician and the High Priestess. For others of you, even if it is your higher self, it doesn't matter. It's still a part of you that's doing it, but also you're attracting people. Give me my tea. I just heard something. You don't have to do it alone. This month, there's somebody, a magical helper, I call them. Someone you turn around and there's like, wow, they're helping me, or they help me through this. Without you having to ask for help, someone's going to help you. Someone is also going to tell you how they feel, how you've helped them and how they feel, and they want to help you back. Or this could bring a crush. Oh, I've always liked you. Now, this could be through a DM or a text, or I admire you, I admire your work. And look at this, give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart's desire. Yes, be open to being helped, Soul Light. Let yourself be helped. Let yourself be given to. And also, I feel with this group, you are going to give. The thing is for you is to connect into the give and take. Don't just overdo. It's this month is, for some level, is about receiving and receiving what you need, or asking for what you need. And even if you start providing it yourself, you're supporting yourself. Yeah, I think somebody's showing up. This can bring for some a declaration of love, or God, I really like you, or I love you, or I love you, you're such a great person or friend or family, or I love you, you've helped me so much, or, I really want to help you with this. I see you struggling, or, yeah, this is bringing some kind of fated soul connecting relationships that are supportive, or, hey, I can do this for you. And it almost reminds me of my intro on Awakenings with Michele Meiche, the podcast, my podcast, years ago. Friend of mine, Diva Danielle, I was like, oh, I really like to do an intro, and I was just talking to her, and I said, yeah, at some point I have to. And she goes, no, you don't have to do it. She goes, it's done. And I go, what? Because she's a great editor and also a DJ. And so I asked, some of the people, Awakenings listeners and community members, I'm like, this is when we were on Blog Talk Radio, and I said, hey, would you guys submit recordings of what Awakenings is to you, or awakening, or where you're at your soul path or spiritual path, what do you want to say? And hundreds of people submitted, and we had to break it down to, I think, 4 or 5 people, because she edited the intro. And one woman said, I'll do the outro, and she wrote a song. It's still on there, on the intro and outro. But I feel like that's with you. I feel like somebody is really going to help you, and it helps you in your dreams. It helps you on your path. It helps you with what you're learning or studying, or it's like a mentor, a teacher, or it helps you in a project. And it's going to bring you such happiness, Soul Light, like, wow, this person really cared enough to do this, to help me in this way. So I'm just saying, for you this month, don't hesitate to say, hey, I really want to learn this, or I really want help with this, or do you know anyone that can help me? And if they can't do it, I feel like someone might say, hey, yeah, my brother does this, or my sister, or my husband, or my wife, or my partner, or so-and-so at work does this. Whoa, look at this. Oh, I see some message coming in. So, okay, hold on. Wealth is just not about money. It represents abundance in all areas of your life. You're in a phase of prosperity and contentment. Didn't I say earlier contentment? But look at this. Whoa, you're taking on the necessary responsibilities, creating long-lasting trust and security. Look at this. So, like, you provide reliable support to family, friendships, or work relationship. Now that's coming back to you. The message I'm getting for you is you're building a life based on wealth, inner and outer wealth, based on what supports you, what is fulfilling for you, whether it's through projects or connections or business or personal or health. And this month, there's you got to let me know in the chat, I keep saying chat because I'm thinking of my podcast. In the comments, put a dragon in, cups, a light bulb, triangle, money. Okay, wow. See, the thing I'm getting this month is setting the tone for the whole year and longer for some people. You're creating real wealth or tapping into real wealth. Both. You're tapping into the abundance of the universe or universes, the all that is. But you're also creating wealth, and that's through your connections, through how you feel about yourself. It's like optimism or positive thinking. And this is fertility, fecundity, right? Fertility, fecundity with creative expression, using your creativity to get over challenges, to get over the hump, to move your life along, your destiny. You're meeting your destiny. That's what I can tell you. You're doing things that you're meeting your destiny in a way that you're going to feel a new level of support because you're meeting the challenges head on, soul light, head on, intuitively. Third eye focus, 7th chakra, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th chakra, using your occult knowledge and wisdom, centering yourself, you're aligning, oh God, look at that, to expansion. I knew it. Wow. Oh, oh God, do you believe this soul light? Okay, hold on. Self-worth. Look at me. I'm getting so excited. Oh, I knew it. I got to take this. Oh my gosh. These readings are such a change. Look at this. What have you gotten over? Value, your self-worth. I am worthy. I'm worthy of what I want. I'm worthy of my dreams. I'm worthy of my goals. I'm going to create it, manifest it just because I want to. You're creating this new level of expansion based on your true value and worth. And look at this, destiny under fates. You're aligning to your destiny. A lot of you are going to feel like I'm finally aligning to my true path, my destiny. I'm going to leave that there, right there. I told you there's somebody coming in for you. That 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Sun, and 10 of Cups. Now, this could be also, I have to say it, like a recognition and appreciation for the soulmate relationship or relationships you're already in, and or you're aligning to some type of soulmate relationship coming in. And you've got third eye focus here and third eye. And also abundance. I'm going to take that because that was coming in. So as you're connecting more to your value and your worth, you're, not just over giving and doing, but you're also giving from your gifts. So you're not shrinking in your responsibilities, or you're like, hey, I can do that. I can help you with that. Look at that. Fate, destiny, abundance, wealth. Yeah, this is a time of expansion for you. So your higher self is saying it's time to expand. And if I just feel like with this group, you're not going to have to wait around for anything or anyone. This is an activating month for you, especially with the Malachite energy. Malachite is big. It's heart chakra opening. It's heart healed. It's opening. It's I get it. You're not going to have to be overly worried about scarcity, lack, limitation, or not seeing. You're seeing something clearer. This is more clarity. Yeah, movement, travel. The energy of Malachite brings movement, breakthrough, transformation. It's already the transmutation is happening. That means already the change is happening energetically. Now it's going to transform some area or part of you. Oh, God, I can't believe it. Of course. Transformation, renewal. Things move this month. And look at this. Creativity and knowledge. Cano. But Cano brings creative relationships. Canaz or Cano brings... It's creativity, it's knowledge, and a lot of it can be what you've learned, but it can also be knowledge and wisdom from life. And it also draws in creative partnerships. Partnerships are more spiritual connected, like what we call kindred souls or kindred spirits, soulmates. And then you have transformation or renewal. So you're starting to connect with people that are more in alignment to how you really are as a soul and where you are on your soul path. Okay, so if there's been a desert, a dry spot in relationship, that's changing this month. You're going to have some great connections this month. Okay, let's see. Soul story number 3. Let's align to the energy through the astro dice. I even feel more uplifted with this group. Capricorn, let's see. Saturn in Capricorn in the 4th house. Oh, very telling with destiny and fate. For you, this group, that you feel a certain part of your path, maybe your whole life is fated, is destined. Like you've had a very strong path, soul path. Like your life has been very fated. There's a destiny. And so, yes, this is a long destiny. Some of you, it's generational, it's ancestral. I feel like you've come here to break the lack, the limitation, the patterns or relating patterns, the beliefs, whether generational, ancestral, whether they have to do with your a particular culture or just the earth plane, the human kind, or a particular group or religion or ethnicity or race, whatever culturally or whatever has held back or not allowed you to get into your more expanded aspect of consciousness and being, whether that's you as a sovereign being, a spiritual being, a soul being, a starseed being, a light worker, a healer, whatever it is. You're here to transform and break through, and you're helping others do that. You're empowering others somehow. Some of you are doing this very, overtly out there publicly. Some of you just do this one-on-one or in a particular job or life or relationships. But you're going to see this month how fated your life has been or is now. Like, whoa, I really feel I'm on my soul path now. Oh, I really feel this is fated. This change is fated. I really feel this relationship is fated. Oh, I really feel this is part of my destiny. You're starting to feel very guided on your path at this time. Like, I got a higher self coming through me. Or I've got an archangel, a spirit team, spirit guide, or spirit team, or spirit guides, or angel, guardian angel. I'm guarded, I'm protected, I'm being guarded through this, I'm being protected through this. So they're very much with this, I got to tell you, with this Piscean energy. And of course, we're in the shadow period of Mercury in Pisces retrograde, and then of course we have Neptune and Saturn are in Aries, but that Neptunian energy, you're tapping into your fate. You're aligning your personal will, your individual will to the divine will. You're manifesting the dream of the soul, or you're finding the way to do it and what is my dream. But you have to be centered, and that's that Capricorn energy. Also, Saturn in Capricorn in the 4th house says you got to have a foundation that you can take a break, you can meditate, you can center within, you work through the body, any challenges, you heal the body, you get connected to the body, you love your body, So there's this whole inner process that's happening that's expanding you, soul light, on your path to destiny. So you're starting to connect to very fated people, connections, situations, job positions, career choices. I just heard it's out of my hands. And that's the little you, the ego. It's in the hands of your higher self, of the divine, of God. So you are being so guided, beautiful soul, to this vision, to what you're now creating and expressing and manifesting. All right, beautiful soul. And by the way, malachite is a protective stone also. It really helps also protect, but also break through and create changes that you've been having trouble changing, or bigger changes, right? Beautiful soul. Okay, your soul insights mantra. I know I am on my path to destiny. I am making the fated changes that align with my soul path and purpose. I am drawing in the right relationships and soulmates for my soul path, and I'm opening up to the wisdom, wealth, and abundance that is my destiny. Woo! All right, soul light. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, beautiful soul. Part 2 is on my Patreon. Link is in the description box. Love and light and lots of abundance and radiant soul expansion and expression to you.